Guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are in Loudonville Cemetery in Ohio, and we're going to get at started. It's a neat looking cemetery, and it's got stones that I've not seen so far since I've been doing cemeteries, like this cool looking one coming up right here. This is an awesome looking stone. Look at that, guys. And they died in, looks like 1897. And then Robert, he died in 1875, I believe. But there are some cool looking stones in this cemetery. Here we got one that died in 1811. And you can read some of these flat ones. So that's pretty cool. Like this one. I got another one right here I want to show you. This one looks like he died in 18, maybe 10. I can't hardly tell because the sun blinds me. The glare off the snow. Here we got one that died in 1903. These are awesome. Here we got one that I can't really tell when they died. There's another one right beside it. And we'll pull in on it. Here we have another Civil War right off the bat. I got two right here. Ain't gonna be able to read it. Got one there, and I got one right here I'm gonna grab real quick. We're not gonna be able to see who this is. This is buried down, but it might say on his name tag. That there. Very cool. I'm gonna try to read some of these flat ones. I have to move kind of slow because of the snow. Here we got one that looks like he died in 1901. 1908 on this one. These are awesome. Here's a cool looking one. You can see pretty good. Look at that one, guys. You got one right beside it. I got one right over here I want to get. This is a fairly decent sized cemetery. Not going to be able to read much off this one. Then you have the bigger ones like this. That's a pretty good sized stone. And there's who it is. And on this side. All right. Here we have Elizabeth and Jonas Smith. Looks like he died in 1858. There's the one right beside him. There's one that's been broken. Somebody's repaired it. Now that's pretty cool. That's what we like to see. Ones that's been repaired. And the cemetery, it looks like it's extended over there now, the new part. But I'm in the old part. So we're just looking around, guys. Here's one that died in 1900. Here's a cool looking stone. We're going to be able to read some of it. You knock a little snow out of the way. Not much. There we go, guys. We can read that one a little bit. I'm just bouncing around, guys, because it's got a pretty good old section to it. And there's some pretty good sized stones up there. I know I won't be able to hit them all, but we'll hit some. Here we got another cool looking little stone. It's pretty different and neat. I don't know if we can read anything. Next with him, we've got another, looks like Civil War right here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to tell who it is. It's what I was saying there, everywhere you go in every cemetery. Here's another neat little one. I'll try to hold the camera as still as I can, guys. I have a GoPro and I'm using it, but when it works, it goes upside down. So I don't know what's going on with that thing. I don't know if that's normal or not. And he wants your camera to be upside down, and I don't know how to record with my camera being upside down. That's a neat looking stone. Now if we can read anything off of it, right here is where it's at. Pretty cool. This one's got some stones I've not seen. Like that one right there, that's different. And the writing's right here. And we're not gonna be able to see it. Darn it. There's a cool looking stone. Coming up right here. If I can quit showing you it's the snow. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to read it or not, but looks like they died in 1888 on this one. If you can see that there. And this one died in 1861. And I don't know what that means. If anybody knows what that means, let me know. Here we have another Civil War veteran right here. And we ain't gonna be able to see who it is. It's on that little plaque. George Klein, it looks like. I've got another one right here we're gonna grab. He's gonna be Civil War as well. Man, just stepping in the cemetery and done run across about 4 of them. Amos First. There's his. Very cool. I got one more right over here I'm gonna grab. If I can remember where it was at. Here we got another one, and he's Civil War as well. He's got a small plaque. And here we got another one right beside him. Daniel. He's Civil War. Very awesome. And then we got the plaque right, this one right here. This is starting to deteriorate. But it looks like he died in 1810. If you can see that on there. You can see it's breaking apart right there. Here's another one someone's repaired. You can't hardly read it, but it's been repaired. Very cool. Here's one somebody's starting to work on. They've not got it fixed yet, but it does look like they are repairing it. They got the plastic pipe on it, and they're trying to fix it. That's what we'd like to see. I like to see them being repaired. We're gonna just cut through a little bit, guys, because there's a lot to see in this cemetery. And I did find out some disturbing news. I was looking online, and do you know, after 100 years, well, up to 100 years, it's actually 50 to 75 most of the time they do it. But they can resell your grave, and the people that's already been there, their marker is chunked away, and so is their basically their remains and all. They do away with you, and they can resell your grave plot. I did not know that. So any time any of these 200-year-old graves can be completely gone, and these people can be completely erased. And I think that is very sad and wrong and disturbing in so many ways. But I figured I'd just throw that in there. I don't know if anybody knows anything about that. If you do, fill me in on about it, because that is very troublesome to know such a thing. Here's a cool looking one that you can read pretty good. And they died in 1879. All these 200-year-old graves can be gone. And that's nuts. I always thought once you're dead and gone, they leave your remains alone. Here's another big one. Pretty good size. And I don't know if you're going to be able to read it or not. But it is disturbing to know that they can resell your plot and basically just do away with you. I don't know if we can read that one or not, guys. Alright, we're going to jump on over. You can see we got a lot of gardens in this one, so we're going to kind of just jump around. Oh, here's a good one you can read. Good. Let's see how good that writing is on that one. Yes. Here we have a couple more Civil War we'll go ahead and land on while we're here. Here's a Civil War right here. It's going to be a Jacob Arnold. And then we have another one right here. And this is going to be Thomas, I want to say Pratt, but I'm not sure on the name exactly. But there it is. Very cool. Oh, these big block ones are pretty big. Let's see what we got right here. See if we can read any of these. We got this one right here in front of me. I don't know how good we can read it. Here we got one that died in 1871. It's going to be a John. His name's John, but I don't know what his last name is. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not going to even try. And the one next to him died in 1875. Both of them almost identical stones. Here we got another cool one. I can probably read. If I can bring it down. Very cool, guys. This is a neat cemetery. I just happened to check and going online and find out what place I missed around me, and this popped up. So I don't know who's all here. Have not got a clue. Here's another Civil War. Man, that's like 6 already. And that's going to be a S.W. Miller. And over here we have a couple more. Might be Civil War or World War II. I'm not sure. We want to grab them while we're here. Well, we ain't going to be able to see them. They're covered up. And I didn't bring my brush. There's a different looking stone. That's pretty cool. Look at the top of that one. I don't think we're going to be able to read it. No. Here we got this one right here. We can. He died in 1888. Allen did. And here you got this one. We can read this one, maybe. Looks like they have been repairing some of them, because there's another one over here that looks like it's being repaired on. If you look through them two right there, with that crack up it, someone is starting to repair it too. So that's awesome. All right, we got another Civil War I just seen. I'm gonna probably have to move my truck because I blocked the drive getting in. I just had to start jumping out and start recording like I always do. Leave my vehicle. Yeah, here's another Civil War. This is going to be, I can't see his name plaque. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm gonna knock it off down here so we can get it. It slid down. There we go. You can see that on there. He's gonna be a Civil War. Here we have a different war, I think. Or is this just American Legions? I don't know. It's somebody right there, but we can't see for the snow. I got another Civil War right over there I'll grab just in a minute. Look at that stone, guys. That one's kind of different. There's a lot of neat stones in this cemetery. Oh, we might be able to read this one. And it's got writing in the middle. I don't know how that happened, because I have never seen one with the writing in the middle. But I don't know if you can see that in there or not. That's one side. And here's the other side in there. I've never seen them write in the middle before. But anyways, there we go. We're going to move on. All right, where did I see that other Civil War? Oh, wow. Now that stone's different. I've not seen none like that at all. I'm going to have to get my truck and move it. Look at that one, guys. And he's a Civil War as well. And then there's his name, but I can't see no more about it. All I see is his name, and I don't know when he died. I can't tell because it's glare. But he's a Civil War. And then you got this one right here. A nice looking stone. Looks like he died in 1889. Very cool. Oh, here's I got to get the little tree stump one. Anytime I see a tree stump one, I have to go with it. These are awesome. I love these stones. That one is cool. We might actually be able to read that one. It looks like he died in 1880. Most of them you can't read when they're like that. And he's next to a World War II veteran. And I'm going to wipe it off just to see if we can see the name. It looks like a Clarence Roswell, maybe. But he's a World War II veteran. Very cool stone. Here we have one that died in 1809, maybe. I'm not sure, or 1895. Here we have another Civil War. Man, here, and that is his name plaque is gone. So won't be getting that one. Here's another Civil War right here. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Civil War. Okay. I always try to make sure because I don't like to give any false information. Oh, here's a cool little stone. Here's a cool looking one, guys. Look at that one. That one's cool. And this one's cool. And it's starting to deteriorate. See how that's starting to fall apart? Eventually that whole thing will collapse if they don't fix it. Here's one that's done repaired. Somebody has been coming in and repairing these. I'm going to do a couple I found that's bothered me. And I'm going to be going out eventually and doing them. I found a gentleman that said he would go with me to help me do some lifting. So I'm going to try it and see how I can do. But let's look at these two big ones. See if we can read anything. Oh, almost fell. Died in 1866. And then this one died in 1840. And I cannot see the names, guys. Sorry. And then we have this one. It died in 1895. Then we have another veteran. See, there's a bunch of veterans up there that I'm not going to be able to get. Because I can't get everybody. But here's another one. And that's a World War II, John Miller. I might have to start looking up some of these names and see what all these people have done in their line of duty. Because I do run across a lot of veterans. And I don't research any of them. Which I probably should, and see what the cemetery they're in and all that. But I don't do that. I try to just bring light on old graves in general. I do like to talk, if you've not noticed. So I hope that don't deter anybody away, but that's what this channel is about. Just bringing light on some of the graves and some of the stones and how old they are. Oh wow, here's a cool looking one, guys. I got to get this one before I move my truck. And if this stream does cut off or whatever, I will start another one to finish up the cemetery if I have to come back for some reason. But look at this one, guys. I have never seen a stone like this one. This is a different one, and I can't see the name or nothing on it, but it looks like it would have been right in there. But that is cool. Well, we're gonna go get the truck and move it. Well, let's get this big old one first, and then we'll pretty well call these two gardens done. I don't want to break my neck going down a hill. There is other veterans in here, and I do apologize if anybody knows any grave that I didn't hit on that may be watching the channel. I'm sorry. I can't hit on all of them, or I'd be here all day just recording them to you. But here's another two Civil War. Well, I'll hit on them while I'm already here. He's Civil War. And there's his stone. And you got the one in between it. And he died in 1910. And that would be this one. I'm not sure. But here's the stone next to him. It's in between that two stones I just showed you. So you be the judge of who it is. Here's a good one. You can read good. Died in 1811. Wow. This is an awesome cemetery. I got a real big one I'm wanting to show you, and I'm gonna get to it. But I'm just trying to hit on a few of these while I'm making my way that way. And you can see it there. See how big that thing is? I'm just trying to make my way to it. Just trying to show you some neat ones on the way. Here is one that they're gonna have to repair. But it does look like they are working on them in this cemetery. But look at that one, guys. That is a beast. And I'll see what it says on it if I can get close enough to show you. The writing is right up there, and I don't know what it says, but there it is, guys. That's what it says. And you can see it goes way up there. But anyways, we got a few more right here we're going to hit on. Here's another big one. There's who it is, and that's how big it is. And here we go. This is the names, if you can see them. Very cool. Then you got this neat looking stone. And here this one is. If you can see it. Very cool. And we got another veteran right here I got to get. And they do have a, looks like maybe a memorial down below the bluff. Down there, if you can see it in the distance, where the flag is. And I don't think I'm going to be going down there. But this is a veteran here. Whoa, see, I'm already sliding down the bank. But that's Civil War, and there's his name, H. Fisher. All right. Then you got these two right here. These are different. I don't know if we can pull anything up. We're going to try. There. And there. I'm trying to hang on, guys, from sliding off the bank. All right. But I won't be able to get back up through there without crawling. I made it, I hope. Oh. All right, guys, give me just a second. Here we have one that died in 1906. You ain't gonna be able to see the flat ones. Sorry, guys. These are different. And I believe the writing's gonna be on the other side where we can't get. I don't feel like falling off the bank. Yeah, it is. It's right in there. If you can see it, I'm just going to hold the camera and bring it down. All right. And I'm going to have to go move my vehicle because we are blocking the road. So, be right back in a minute. Here's another Civil War. It's going to be John. I don't know, I ain't gonna pronounce it, I ain't gonna try. But his grave is broken, it looks like they have tried to repair it. That is awesome. Here's one that's next to him. We're just making our way back to the truck to move it, guys. Here we got one that died in 1811. These are cool stones. This place is awesome. Oh wow. This one died in 1865. That's a neat looking stone. Pretty good size one. And it's right in there. Here, I'll hit on a couple of these while I'm here. And that one died in 1863, I think. I don't know if you're gonna be able to read this one. We'll try. And the one next to me. We'll try. Very cool place. This is a neat looking cemetery, guys. Alright, guys, here's a big old stone. I'm just going to let you read it on your own on this one because it's a pretty good size. And it's trying to rain on me on top of the snow. So it's not been the best weather for trying to record. That's alright. I enjoy doing it anyways. I love getting out. I ain't gonna let a little bit of rain and snow keep me in the house. And I enjoy doing this. So we're gonna be out here recording. That's a nice looking stone. But they never have the names on them. There's a big old one. Boy, you can see that one perfect. Look how big that one is. And it was 70 years old. He died in 1801 or 1901. One of the two, I can't tell. Even though you can see it, I can't see it too well. The snow's got me blinded. There's another big one. And it's gonna be right here. And I don't think you're gonna be able to see it too well. But there it is. We've got another neat one right here. And I'm seeing a bunch more veteran graves everywhere. This is a nice one. If you can see it there. Very cool. And I think these are pretty cool too. They died in 1931. Very nice stone. Now we're just going to cut through and land on some others. Here we got someone at the bottom that died in 1880 or 90. You can see it. I've got some more Civil War coming up. Here's a Civil War coming up. Right here. And let's see. There's his tag. And over here is his name, I reckon. Or her name. I say he, but it could be a she. I apologize to any women that I might have didn't mention the name right, or say a man when it's a woman. I apologize. Here's another Civil War, and you can't see the name too well, but there's the placard. Oh, we've got one up here, is a little stump. It's going to be flat. We probably ain't going to be able to see on the stone itself, and it's not going to be on the marker. But there's it. And it's going to be, I can't tell. I might be able to see it after I get home and look in the chat. I mean, not a chat, but on the TV, after I put it on TV. But right now I can't see it. Those are cool looking little markers. Look at that, it looks like a piece of wood. Very cool. Here's another veteran. It looks like maybe a Civil War right here, and there's theirs. Very cool. Oh, isn't it Revolution War with the round one? I believe it is. I believe this one here's a Revolution War. I believe. I'm not sure. Theirs is a little different than the other. But that is a Drakey Jones, I think it says. I got this big stone right over here I want to show you. I'm trying to run through the snow, guys. Well, let me show you this other one first. Let me show you this one right here first. It's another Civil War. It's just a few steps to get to him. And it's going to be right here. And there's this stone. I like it since they do the white stones, you can see them a lot better, which is cool. And we got two right here. And this is World War I. And here's another World War I, but you can see his name on the plaque. You can't see a stone. And right over here next to them, we have another Civil War right here. And then we have another Civil War right here. Very cool. Now we're going to have to move a little bit, guys. I want to show you that big stone before I forget. Oh, and by the way, here's a 360 of what it looks like up here. A lot of graves. Pretty good sized little cemetery. Bigger than what I thought it was. But we're moving on, guys. Look at that big stone, guys. That's the one I'm trying to show you. That's going to be a William. And it looks like he died in 1857. And that is a big stone. All right, guys. We're going to move around a little bit more. Here's a cool looking one. Look at that one. That one's cool. And we might be able to pull that up. This one died in 1888. And this one died in 1820. Very cool. Here we got 1847 to 1919. Very awesome stone. I'm going to show you this one right quick. I won't be able to read it. I'm still going to show you. Look at that one, guys. And the writing's right there. All right. Here we got another one, guys, and there's another some kind of symbol. I don't know what the symbols mean. A lot of them's got symbols, and I don't have a clue what they mean. But we're just moving around in the cemetery. This is a pretty good sized cemetery, guys. I got one over here I want to show you. It looks kind of cool. And I probably won't have a name on it, but it just has the... I just thought it was cool and wanted to show you. Look at that one, guys. That's a cool looking stone. I got a couple in this other garden I want to try to show you if I can make my way over there. Yeah, this is a neat looking one. I don't know if we're going to better read it, but we're going to try. There we go, guys. I'm just moving around. Oh, it's got a circle. You go around the circle. Okay. I see what it does. And it's the whole way down the hill, which I'm not going down the hill. I done fell enough for the last couple of days. Here we have another veteran. And I'm going to have to read on the plaque what it is. I'm not sure. World War I. Here, this guy is a World War I. And his name is Leo Kick, I think. K-I-C-K, Kick. Oh, this is a neat one, and it's going to be able to read it in the back. He died in 1906, or 1806. No, 1806 or something. I can't really tell. Anyways, but there it is, big old stone. This one's cool. Look at that one, guys. Those are neat. I don't know if we're going to be able to read any writing off of it. Most of the time you can't. And I got to go back to the one where I just showed you. And I apologize. But that is a Civil War guy right here, this one. John is. And I apologize. His plaque's down here and I didn't see it. So that is John, and he is Civil War. All right, got one right over here I want to show you. There's a lot more down in there, guys, that I probably won't make it to because I don't want to trip and fall down the hill. So I want to show you this nice one. This is a nice one. I got some nice stones out here. And I got one right here I want to show you. These are kind of different. They look like a barrel. But they're cool. And it's going to be on the other side where the snow is, of course. Well, we'll wipe it off, see if we can see anything. Or maybe there ain't no name on it. Oh yeah, it was underneath the snow on the other side where it just came from. You just can't read it. It's right in there, guys. And that's his name, but its writing's down below his name and you can't see it. But that was him. We have another Civil War right behind us. I didn't even see it. Here we go right here. Here's another one, and his name is broke off, so I won't be able to tell you who it is unless we can get it off the stone. We got a couple right here I'm going to still try to get. Here's a cool one. You can read. Mostly when I get in here like this and I can't see a bunch of them, I'll just try to go to the ones I can see and read. There's a nice stone. Pretty good sized one. And this is who it belongs to. And if you look down through there, if you can see, I don't know you can, you see them little metal things by them stones. Those are other veterans that I ain't going to be able to make it down to. but they are veterans. I don't know what war. Here's one with a log looking on top of it. That's a cool looking stone. Look at that one. That one's kind of different. That's pretty cool. Look at that. We're gonna knock the snow off right here so you can see, we can see the name. It's right in there, guys, but I can't see anything about it. And there's the last name, but I can't see it. Very cool. Here we got one we can see pretty easy. Looks like they died in 1880. Very cool. And here we got some kind of little plaque thing. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I have no idea, but that's for her, Florence. And we got another, looks like maybe Civil War or World War II right over here. We're gonna make our way over to. Howdy. It's going to be a World War II, and it's going to be this one right here. Very cool. Okay guys, we'll jump over here in this garden, try to get a few. We got a little dog that we're making mad. He's on his morning walk, and we're in his spot, I guess. There's one that died in 1912, guys. We got another one that died in, well, both of them died in 1909. You can see that big stone. It's just full of neat stones, this cemetery. I got one more veteran over here I'm gonna try to get, and then we'll probably end this one. But very cool cemetery. A lot more veterans in it than I thought there would be. In fact, I didn't know if there'd be any. And for my surprise, another cemetery full of them. This one here is Cuba, right here. And I'm trying to see if we can see it. And we're not gonna be able to read it because it's got just enough ice and snow. Anyways, it's right there. And he's next to another one that's probably more than likely military. And we can't see it for the snow. But that's not the one I was after. So I'll go ahead and head to the other one I was after. Give me just a second, guys. I'm walking through about 6 to 8 inches of snow. Whoa. This one's going to be Civil War. Very cool. A good looking stone too. That one's awesome. Here we have another one right here. And it's going to be Civil War as well. And I don't know if we're going to be able to see it or not. Looks like it's going to be a George, maybe Bertram, something like that. That's cool. And then this stone's kind of different. And it looks like one died in 18 or 1934 and the other one died in 18 or 1910. I can't tell which is which. It's hard to see them when you're out here and the sun's blinding you. Not the sun, but the snow, you know what I mean. Everything looks white. There's a cool looking stone. That's a nice looking stone. See all the little placards, guys? There's another military one right there. We'll go ahead and hit on him because he's right there where we're at. And that's going to be Earl. And that's going to be, I don't know. I can't really tell. It's too far in the ground. And here's we got one that died in, looks like 1917. It's George. I'll go ahead and hit these since they're all three right in a row. Here we got another one. It's a veteran. It's going to be Elmer. This one we're not going to be able to see. It's going to be a World War II. Oh man, there's a bunch of them right here. There's a bunch right here that's World War II. Here's going to be World War II on Raymond. I'll get these couple metal ones we can see real easy. This one's going to be a military too, but I can't see it. Here's one that's recently passed, or the grave's still sinking, as you can see. But Donald, he was in the Army, World War II. And you got one right here. You got Rex. He was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. Very awesome. Then you got, this one's going to be Korea. And that's going to be him right here, Korea. Oh, this one's cool. This is Korea as well. This is awesome. If you can see that, you got two little stones in front of it with memory stones. Those are cool. And there's the front of the little garden, how it's fixed. Coming into this one down from the road, if you can see. Here's another military, might as well go ahead and do. He's John Harold Stockton, and he's going to be U.S. Navy. Very cool. And I got one more right here I want to show you. It's actually a couple more. Let's see a few more military while I'm here. We probably ain't gonna get the name on this one because it's buried down the hill, and I'm not jumping off the bank just to get the name, because you see how steep it is right there. So we're gonna have to go off their plaque. Here we go. That's gonna be Civil War, and I'm not going to see. You can see the bank there. I'd be down on my head, guys. Sorry, I just don't feel like falling again today. Here we got Bernice Johnson, World War II. We'll go ahead and hit a couple of these while we're here. Ain't gonna be able to read them because of the snow, but it looks like a couple of World War II people right here in a row. Got another one. Well, I think we done got that one. I gotta find my truck. I left it here in the cemetery somewhere and I can't see it for all the headstones. Oh, we're not gonna be able to see this one either. It's buried. Hold on a minute, I'll see if I can sweep it off. It's gonna be Stuart Roy, and he's gonna be a World War I. I'm sorry, I said World War II, but it's actually World War I. I bet that other one down there is World War I as well. I'm gonna take the time and go look. I don't want to tell you something wrong. We'll go look. It only takes a couple minutes. I'm not sure. Anyways, that's her name right there. All right. Here's another one I wanted to look at real quick while here. Here we have another one we didn't hit on. It's going to be a World War II. It's going to be Paul right there. And next to him, we got Lieutenant Harold F. Kaufman, and killed in action over Germany. You guys can read that. And there's his placard thing. Here's the other one. It's going to be World War I, I'm going to say. Maybe two. Alright, guys. Let's see what else we can see while we're making our way back to the truck. This is a cool cemetery. You guys get a chance and you're in this area, this is definitely one to come look at. Got some awesome looking headstones. Ones I've not seen in others. So if you like reading headstones, this is a good one to come to. Just to let you know. Here's a good one easy to read. Looks like Mary She died in 1917. That was an easy one to read. Here we got another one. We got John. He died in 1916. And then, I don't know, Lenita, maybe? She died in 1949. If I ever pronounce a name wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not good at reading names. So, just to let you know, I got one over here I want to show you. This is a cool design on it. Then I'm going to end this one, guys. I promise this time. If I see something worth recording again, I'll bring it back up. But ain't that cool? That is a neat looking stone. Hold on one second, guys. I told a story. I got 2 more veterans I got to get real quick. Sorry, but these are sticking out. The new headstones, or whatever they are, not new. I don't know if they're new. The white headstones they use for the military are awesome because you can see them with no problem. But here we got one right here, and that was Cuba. And it looks like he's served in 2 wars because he's got another plaque over here. I'm not sure what that means. Looks like he was in the Navy, maybe. Not sure. And right next to him, you got a World War II, and that's going to be Dole F right there. And then we got one right here that's just got a plaque with their name. It looks like they died in 1911. So I'm going to say that's Civil War. And then you got one right here. Right next to him, it's going to be Civil War. Very awesome. Let me see if there's anything else real quick before I end this, guys. I got one cool stone right here I want to show you. This is cool. Look at that one. Died in 1913. Here we got Raymond. He was a sergeant in World War II. Died in 2004. Here you got Delmar. He died in 2003. He was in World War II. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end this one. Please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Really helps us out. And thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out of here.